My injury was fake. At least, that's what my coach told the scouts. I used to wake up at 4:45 every morning so I could get extra reps in before school. Nobody told me to. Nobody forced me. I just knew if I wanted a shot at playing college ball, I had to outwork everyone. By junior year, I was starting varsity, averaging decent numbers. Nothing viral, but solid enough that a couple small D1 scouts started showing up to games. That's when things got weird. Halfway through the season, I tweaked my knee during practice. It wasn't dramatic. No ambulance, no big scene. Just a bad landing after a rebound. The trainer checked it, said it was a mild sprain. I iced it for a week and was cleared to play. I felt fine. Maybe 85%, but fine. Then coach pulled me aside and said we were going to rest me for a few games. He said long-term thinking, protecting my future. I believed him. He'd coached me since freshman year. He always said I had the highest ceiling on the team, but the rest turned into a month, then the rest of the season. Every time I asked, he'd say the same thing. Scouts are watching. We don't want them seeing you at less than 100%. What I didn't know was that they weren't seeing me at all. One night after practice, I came back to grab my headphones from the locker room. Coach was in his office with the door cracked. I heard my name. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but when you hear your own name, you stop. He was on the phone. I clearly heard him say, yeah, he's dealing with a recurring knee issue. Could be chronic. We're not sure he'll ever be the same explosiveness-wise. My stomach dropped. Chronic? He made it sound like I was damaged goods. I didn't confront him. I went home and told my dad. He thought maybe coach was just being cautious, but 2 weeks later at a local tournament, I wasn't even suited up. I felt perfectly fine. I asked the assistant coach what was going on, and he just looked uncomfortable and said, talk to coach. So I did, and that's when he hit me with it. He said a couple programs had called, but he told them I was still rehabbing, and it wouldn't be smart to waste a visit on me right now. Waste a visit, like I was a liability. The twist came from somewhere I didn't expect. Our backup forward, Tyler, got an offer from one of the schools that had been asking about me. I was happy for him at first. He worked hard. But then, one of the assistant coaches from that college followed me on social media and sent me a message. It wasn't long. Just asked how my recovery was going and if I had surgery yet. Surgery. No one had ever mentioned surgery. I told him I never had surgery. He left me on red. 2 days later, he called me. He said they were under the impression I had a degenerative knee condition and that our head coach strongly suggested they focus on healthier prospects. Healthier prospects. That's when everything clicked. Tyler's dad was one of the biggest boosters in our athletic program. He funded new uniforms, new weight room equipment. He was always in coach's ear after games. I remembered overhearing him once saying Tyler just needs a real shot. I put the pieces together and it made me sick. My injury wasn't fake, but the story about it was. Coach didn't bench me to protect my future. He benched me to protect someone else's. Senior year, I transferred schools. Sat out half the season because of eligibility rules. No big offers, no dramatic comeback. I ended up walking on at a small D2 program. Nothing glamorous, but every time I step on the court now, I know I earned it. Last month, I ran into that same college assistant at a showcase. He told me off the record that if they'd known the truth back then, things might have looked different. Maybe they would have. Maybe they wouldn't. All I know is this. The worst injury I had wasn't in my knee. It was realizing the person I trusted with my future was the one quietly rewriting it behind my back.